Don't rush to throw away your old things. If you've got something ready to throw away, just stop and look at the same things from a different angle. Sometimes a different perspective changes our judgment. Sometimes old things hold great potential for creative and imaginative repurposing. So, if we apply our creativity, our energy, all the skills we have, a beautiful, unique thing can come out of it. You are on the Made by Handmade channel, and Lena is with you as usual. I'm into recycling. Now, because it's huge, I've decided to do something else in a moment. If you like using old things and giving them new life, new energy, your creativity, and all this to feel satisfaction and joy, you'll see what I came up with. Stay with me at least for a moment. Look or make together with me. And so we begin. I've shown you before that I have my universal pattern template glued to my table. I use it for practically all my projects. And now I want to make a vest. It won't be a jacket, but a reversible vest without a sleeve. On my pattern, I only mark the longer shoulder, and here an almost straight line without the side. Because I don't need the side, the vest will be straight. I'll need this piece and I'll use it as a pattern. I'll now cut two pieces from this quilt and two pieces of fabric for the lining. For the lining, I chose this gray one. It's a costume fabric, very pretty and quite thick. And I'll use this gray fabric for the lining. So now I cut out a piece of the length and width I need. And now I'm folding it twice. I'm folding the center over the seam and making a pattern. We'll cut out the same piece for the back. Two pieces for the lining. This throw is so big that I think I'll make another jacket from it. For now, let's cut it out. I cut out a piece of the exact size I need. And now I'm cutting out another piece of the exact same shape. Two completely identical pieces. And that's the main part of our project. Now we need to do the same with the lining. I've gathered various scraps. This is a piece from a scarf. Here is a remnant from linen trousers from blue jeans. And I've pinned it the way I want. This is what it looks like. And now we need to sew everything, every single piece. I'll sew it on first using a sewing machine. And then I'll decorate it by hand with the boro stitch, but to keep it from moving, I need to sew everything on first. Once all the pieces are decorated the way you like them, because I've already done it, meaning all four pieces, we can continue. This is what they look like now. I used a few pieces for patchwork, patches and boro embroidery, but each of you will do it your own way, so I'll skip this step. Here is the other side. This will be the outside of the vest. This is the back and this is the front. And before we start sewing it, we need to prepare the Velcro straps for fastening the vest on the sides. If this is difficult for you, you can sew in regular strings. And now, my dears, before we sew these two pieces together, we need to sew together the two outer pieces and the two lining pieces. And we'll do this in these places, in these seams, to create our entire vest. And only after we've made the shoulder seam will we fold the two pieces, and only then will we insert the straps that will fasten our jacket. We'll fold it and sew it. I'll show you in a moment. And now you'll see it's sewn here, and this detail is also sewn. Now we'll fold it right side to right side. We fold it like this. Here is one piece, the other is unfastened here. We put it in place where our fasteners will be. We'll fold these two pieces so that the seams match. We'll pin all the pieces together, and only when we turn this way will we measure where we need to insert the fasteners. Just make sure the fasteners match the Velcro side correctly later. So first we sew these pieces. I'll be back in a moment and show you what these two pieces will look like once they're finished. We'll leave in just this section here so we can turn them inside out later. And we'll sew the sides together. Then I turn them right side out. The neckline area is still unfinished, but I'll cut out the bias tape and finish it soon. Here I have the fastener straps inserted, and now all I have to do is hand sew them all around about 2 centimeters from the hem. I need to sew this seam all the way around, so the hem looks nice and doesn't turn inside out. My vest is ready. And before I show it on my model, I wanted to show you a closer look. So as I said, I did all the work around here by hand and attached all the edges. Here are the Velcro fasteners. I also sewed the two canvases together. I hope you can see that to connect the inside and outside. I did it by hand, so I'm showing you a close-up here. It's finished with cotton tape, and that's what my vest looks like. I'll turn it over and show you the other side soon. Here's the back. I just wanted to show you up close the details, the small elements that I made by hand. And you can too if you don't make patchwork appliques yourself, but use a ready-made image or pattern. You can still add a few stitches yourself to give it a handmade effect. And now I'll show you the inside which allows you to put on and wear the vest with a completely different design if necessary. I used various fragments of the map and it looks a bit like a wanderer. As you can see, there are maps, treasures, a treasure island. Maybe it depends on your imagination. This is what the inside looks like, and I'll show you the back as well. And that's the back of the vest. There are fewer appliques here. The entire vest is stitched with the boro stitch. All the layers of fabrics we use create artistic cohesion, harmony, and a unique style. What you use, what design, what decorations, what techniques depend only on your imagination, your creative ideas, and what you have at hand. I usually create with whatever I have on hand. I wish you good luck and success. Don't be afraid. Start and make new clothes with soul and history. My vest is finished. And most importantly, the bedspread that has been unused for so many years hasn't been thrown away. I made it into a beautiful piece that suits everyone and deserves its place in your wardrobe. I hope you also have similar things up your sleeve with which you can make whatever your little one desires. Greetings to all of you. I wish you many ideas and creativity. Stay tuned and see you in the next video. Bye bye.